Mama June reveals she's facing serious mental health issues after Anna's death. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Anna Cardwell's death shook Mama June and her entire family to their core. They tried everything to save their beloved member, but couldn't do much. Hence, they had to watch Anna taking her last breath in front of their eyes. All of this had an everlasting impact on Shannon and left her with a void. After all this, June recently opened up about her mental health. She explained how she has been struggling with a lot of issues and has been dealing with anxiety these days. The celeb further made some shocking revelations and left her audience in disbelief. What else did Shannon reveal? Mama June reflects on her anxiety issues after losing Anna Cardwell. Mama June witnessed each and every stage of Anna Cardwell's terminal cancer. She saw how the latter's condition deteriorated with each passing day, and soon her daughter's cremains were in her hands. Hence, it clearly was a devastating experience that Shannon could never forget. That could be the reason why she is struggling with mental health issues these days. June recently shared a reel that talked about high-functioning anxiety. It spoke of all the signs, which included overthinking and procrastination. As per the reel, Shannon agreed that she is capable of doing a lot of things, but still, she doesn't fully believe in herself. She even admitted that she fears failure and embarrassment, while she is driven and ambitious as well. Shannon was quick to reshare this reel and wrote, "This is so true." She admitted that she also has these symptoms in her life and is clearly struggling with high-functioning anxiety. Apparently, this came after the celeb had been facing a lot. Even after losing Anna, she had to deal with the aftermath of her deeds, and there was still a lot for her to sort out. Mama June. Shannon's stress is the root cause of her anxiety? Mama June is currently dealing with a lot of chaos these days. She initially had to mourn the death of her daughter, and soon got stuck into a custody battle. It all started when Michael Cardwell dragged Shannon to the court just to get Caitlin's custody. Since then, these two have been doing everything under the sun to get the legal rights of Anna's daughter. But that's not all. Shannon is even having issues with Honey Boo Boo because of the money she stole. She used all of the latter's hard-earned funds, and her daughter has to even struggle to pay her college fees. June initially wasn't ready to pay Alana back, which created issues in her marital life as well. Apparently, Justin took a stand for his stepdaughter and gave his wife an ultimatum. Hence, it is evident that June is dealing with a lot these days. She is handling several issues together. That could be the reason Shannon is struggling with her mental health and is struggling with anxiety. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. The world of reality television often presents a veneer of chaos, confrontation, and spectacle. But beneath that surface are human beings navigating real grief and unimaginable heartbreak. For Mama June Shannon, that truth has never been more painfully apparent. In the wake of her daughter Anna Chickadee Cardwell's tragic passing, Mama June has opened up in a rare, sobering admission. She is facing serious mental health challenges that have left her grappling with her darkest days yet. The boisterous, sometimes controversial matriarch of a famously fractured family is revealing a side of herself few have seen: raw, broken, and deeply overwhelmed by loss. As fans and loved ones mourn Anna's loss, the emotional aftermath has exposed the cracks that grief leaves behind, not just in families, but in the mind and soul of a mother watching her world unravel. A family shaken to its core. Anna's battle with adrenal carcinoma, a rare and aggressive form of cancer, had become the family's most somber storyline in recent months. What began as a private struggle quickly unfolded in public, capturing the attention of fans and supporters who had followed the family since their early days on reality television. Despite long-standing tensions, Anna's illness brought the Shannon family to a fragile truce, momentarily uniting them in a shared fight against an unstoppable disease. But death does not always bind. It can scatter, shatter, and leave behind more questions than answers. Anna's passing has devastated the family in different ways, but for Mama June, the weight of the loss has triggered a spiral of emotional pain she can no longer hide. The once resilient, often brash figure now stands emotionally exposed, burdened by guilt, helplessness, and a haunting grief that doesn't fade after the cameras stop rolling. No pain is heavier than a parent losing a child, and for June, the emotional toll is compounded by a history of estrangement, missed time, and painful memories. While there were moments of reconciliation between her and Anna in the final months, the road leading there was jagged with years of misunderstandings, absence, and heartbreak. The complexities of their relationship now echo loudly in June's mind. Could she have done more? Reached out sooner? Been present in a way that mattered? These questions form an endless loop, feeding a quiet torment that no public appearance or reality segment could mask. Guilt, when fused with grief, becomes a consuming fire. It alters reality, blurs perspective, and sinks even the strongest souls into depression. And for Mama June, that fire has left her struggling to find meaning in the shadow of loss. Silence in the spotlight. In the days following Anna's death, June's presence on social media diminished noticeably. What was once a platform filled with updates, promotions, and glimpses into her unpredictable life turned into a digital void. No upbeat filters, no reality TV antics, just silence, and silence has always been the loudest sign of something deeply wrong. Those closest to the family noted a change in June's demeanor. The brightness dimmed. Her public persona, once defined by loud resilience, faded into retreat. The larger-than-life figure began shrinking under the weight of grief she couldn't perform away. Behind the walls of her home, June battled an invisible war. Anxiety, panic, sleepless nights filled with racing thoughts, days blurred by numbness. The show's hiatus, the family's fracturing dynamics, and the scrutiny of the public eye only made the mental strain heavier. Trauma resurfaced. Anna's death did not just mark the end of a life. It resurrected every buried trauma June had fought to suppress. Old wounds reopened. The past, once compartmentalized and pushed away for the sake of entertainment and survival, returned with vengeance. The pain of childhood struggles, the scars of toxic relationships, the regret of mistakes made while caught in the spiral of addiction. Everything she tried to escape came rushing back in waves, each memory acting as another stone on her chest. Mental health for June had always been a battlefield, but the loss of Anna tore open the final line of defense. The strength she had relied on for years, however flawed, began to falter. And in that collapse, the truth emerged. She needed help. The loneliness of public grief. Grieving in private is hard. Grieving in public is almost impossible. As the media reported Anna's death, tributes flooded timelines. Sympathy flowed from strangers. But sympathy cannot replace presence. Likes and comments cannot replace a daughter's voice, a smile, or the chance to make things right. For June, the spotlight has become a lonely place. The audience sees the tears, but not the silence that follows. They hear about the breakdowns but miss the hours spent frozen in place, unable to move. They witness the grief, but not the mental chaos unfolding behind every pained expression. Even surrounded by family, June has admitted feeling isolated in her sorrow. Each family member is processing their pain differently. Lauren is trying to be strong for her siblings. Alana, approaching adulthood, is searching for grounding in a world that no longer makes sense. And June, lost in the role of the grieving mother, finds herself unsure of who she is anymore. The call for help. Eventually, the silence broke. In a heartfelt revelation, June admitted she is not okay. The weight of Anna's death, the burden of public life, and the years of unresolved trauma have left her in a mental state too dark to ignore. While she didn't elaborate in great detail, the tone of her message was unmistakable. She is in crisis. Depression has settled in. Anxiety has become constant. Panic attacks have become part of her daily reality. She is not seeking sympathy. She is seeking space, healing, and recognition of the emotional gravity that she has carried for too long. There was no scripted announcement, no curated reality TV moment, just a woman, stripped of pretense, confronting a mental health battle she can no longer fight alone. The family's uncertain path. Anna's death has not only changed June, it has shifted the entire family's dynamics. The remaining sisters, now navigating life without their eldest sibling, have each responded in their own ways. Some turn inward. Others try to forge ahead with projects, appearances, or by caring for their children. But none are untouched. The loss has exposed old wounds between the siblings and reignited questions about their future, both personally and in front of the camera. The show's uncertain status only adds to the emotional turbulence as the family must decide whether to continue their public journey or step away to prioritize their mental well-being.